Okay, guys. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me on the first team training call of 2021. Super, super excited. I hope that you all had a lovely Christmas. Hope you had a lovely break and a good new year. I would love to know in the comments what wins that you've already had in January. I know it's only the 3rd, but there has been a lot of momentum already. It's been a super exciting start to the year. I can see by your faces you're smiling. So good things have been happening. Just admitting some more people. So yeah, so 2021, guys, for what I know, it's going to be the year of promotions, and we're going to jump straight into this. And what I really want to share with you this evening is just how to keep it super simple, because I know there's so much information. We're in so many groups, and for what is, for what we know about business, is there's so many different things that we can be doing. And should I be posting on stories? What content should I be creating? What groups should I be in, or power hours? But really what we really want to focus on is the numbers, guys, and getting you working through those promotions, if that is what you want. And I know some of you perhaps want to take it slow, but what we're going to chat about tonight is how to get through those promotions and really just duplicating yourself, because at the end of the day, what you want to be doing is bringing people into your team who are just like you. And really, that's it. That's just going out, getting on a health journey, like John was saying on Friday night, inviting people on your health journey and inspiring them to do what you're doing. So I would love to know in the comments box as well what your goals are for January and for the next 6 months. So I know we talked about this on the call on Friday as well with John, but just to solidify your goals and to solidify your visions and your accountability, pop your goals into the chat box as well. So Karis has got potential in the US, absolutely amazing. Emma's started Newanuary, which is cool. I love that name. Nicole's got a teamie ready for the end of January. She's got a premium Amiga set up. Charlotte's got a new teamie, Sam, who joined yesterday. Congratulations and welcome to the call, Sam. We're super excited to have you on. Welcome to the team. It's great to have you. So guys, there's just more people coming in. So yeah, let's talk about duplication and keeping it super simple. Now, every single day throughout this business, I have always woken up as a dealer, guys, and that's what you need to do, is wake up as an independent person in this business. So what we can sometimes do is we can wait, especially when you've built a team. What happens is you can wait to be told, you can wait for the team to pick up the momentum. But really, something that I learned back in the day is the speed of the leader is the speed of the team. So I want you to ask yourself, what are you doing on a daily basis to be an independent leader? What are you doing that you're not being told to do? Because you all know what you do in the dark is what puts you in the light. And we're all on this call together, but what happens when you get off this call? What happens when you jump off the power hours? Are you really sticking to your plan? Are you really speaking to those 5 people every single day? So really think about what it is that you're doing on a daily basis. And what I really want to ask you to do and ask you to commit to is, what are you going to do for the next 90 days to build your business? Because from tomorrow, I'm going to start a new 90-day game plan, and you're more than welcome to come with me. So tomorrow is my day 1 of 90, and I'm going to, for 90 days, be super consistent with a really simple DMO where I'm inviting 5 people every single day to see the business. I'm going to invite 3 people to see the product by sharing the how it's made video. And I'm going to be posting my journey, and I'm going to keep it really simple. Obviously there's other things we can do around our DMO, like doing happy birthdays, posting on our stories and our timeline, but that's basically it, guys. It's all about being the best version of you, showing up as you, and inviting people to come on your journey. And when you can get that excitement, when you feel that excitement in yourself, when you can have that vision, then that is when people will start to follow you. And when you've got a couple of people that share a similar vision to you, that is when the magic starts to happen. And I just want to share a few tips with you this evening about how to build your vision and how to build your vision, really, of what you're focusing on. So what I want you to think about is in 90 days from now, because that time is going to pass, what would be the dream place in this business that you would like to be? Because we've all seen people go from like a 1 grand pay line to a 30 or 40 grand pay line literally in 90 days. So what I want to invite you to do is, what would be something so scary that you would literally feel kind of scary to tell people? If you unmuted yourself now, you'd be like, oh my God, that's so scary. I don't know if I could do it. Because what I'm going to invite you to do as well is set that bar a little bit higher. Create a vision that's so grand and that's so out there that you actually wake up tomorrow and you're like, oh my God, I've got to get to work. Not like, oh, I'm going to post my shake, I'm going to post my capsules. Like, really think about, you know, this year, 2021, is going to be the year of promotions, and we want to see you win. I want to see you win, you know, not for me, for you. I want to help you reach your dreams. So let's just have a look at these comments. So loving seeing all the goals. Nicole's going to keep running. Missy wants to be QNMD by the end of the year. Jess wants 1 new teamie and back up to SP points. Love that. Being accountable and, again, being that leader and leading from the front, Jess. I love that. So Nicole is, again, 2,500 points, PB and QSSC in 6 months. Love that. 825 and a new teamie for Zana. Janika, January goals, power hour daily. 5 new teamies, 20 new customers. Starting a balance challenge. That sounds interesting. And QNMD in 9 months. QNMD, sorry, Club 9 in 9 months. And Kat wants 6 months every day, no excuses. And Nicole wants to be reconfirmed in 90 days. So loving seeing your goals. So guys, on your 90-day game plan, just think about where do you want to be at the end. And what I want you to do is write down those goals, dream really big, and really understand that you are in control of your future. You are in control of everything that lays ahead of you. And it all just comes down to that decision and taking the opportunity to do things independently. So not waiting for people, but creating something by yourself, doing a challenge and inviting people every single day. So what I'm going to be doing as well, guys, and you can come with me as well, is I'm doing a pick up the phone challenge. So what I'm going to be doing throughout the month of January, and especially in this first week, is picking up the phone to every single one of my customers and just basically asking them, how can I support you? You know, what do you need to progress, and what are your top 3 health goals? And then that's going to give me a stepping stone to kind of help them move forward in their journey. So I'm just going to ask you, do you know your customers' goals? Do you know where they're going? Have you got value to give to them? Have you set up a broadcast list? So a broadcast list, if you don't know, is something that you can set up on WhatsApp, and it's where you can have all your customers in one space, and you can send out one message and it goes out to all of them. It's a really good way to reach your customers quickly with value all in one go. The other thing that I really love to do as well, guys, and which I'm going to be doing and going over, is how to create a hot list. And a hot list is something you can do on your laptop, and it's where you put all of your potential customers. So I'll be going live with you tomorrow to show you how to create a hot list. So keep your eyes peeled for the Freedom Co fam group, and I'll be showing you how to create a hot list so you can post to your potential clients on Facebook. So I'm literally going to bring Shafina on. She's got some things that she wants to share with you just before I talk a little bit about something else just shortly. So Shaf, do you want to unmute yourself?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Hey guys, hope you're good. It's nice to be back on here. I was just going to share some stuff. Cool. Yeah. All right. So I have been, Millie, which part was it? The bit about that I said with my morning?
Yeah, setting up your day.
Okay. So if you're like me, I don't know, but I have been the most unorganized person. And if I don't have routine in my life, then it really messes me up. And one of the things I've been working on perfecting is basically my morning routine. I like everyone's morning routine is totally different, but I ask you to kind of ask yourself, like, what sets you up, what makes you feel like and show up as the best version of you. So I'm just going to share with you. So there's a book called The Miracle Morning, and it kind of sort of gives you some ideas and tips. And these are the sort of highlights I'm going to share with you. There's a thing called savers. Okay, so I'm going to explain what that means. So the S stands for silence. So just having, like, for example, 5 minutes of silence when you wake up just to collect your thoughts. The A stands for affirmations. Everybody should be doing these. Okay, these big time really, really work. I got into them last year, if I'm in all honesty. Took me a while, but I got there and they make a huge difference. Visualization is for V. V is for visualization. And with that, you want to basically actually see your goals, visualize them. If you've got a vision board, if you don't have one, please make Sam loves a miracle morning. Please make your vision board if you haven't got one. It took me a while as well, but I did it last year. Actually got pictures, printed them out. It's on my wall, and I can see, I can close my eyes, open my eyes. I can see it now everywhere. That's a big thing. E is for exercise. So it's really important to get your body moving. And R is for reading. Really, even if you can just read 10 pages a day, everyone can read 10 pages a day. Like, fit that in somewhere. And then S is for scribing. So that's like journaling your thoughts. And you could do a whole nother live on that one. But for example, writing down 3 things you're grateful for, and 3 of your goals. It's really important as well to remind yourself of those goals. Now, if you're really busy in the morning, maybe you're a mom or something, like, you can get all this stuff done within an hour, or you can do the 6-minute thing where it's very, very quick, but literally takes you a minute to do affirmations, a minute to visualize, a minute to write 2 or 3 gratitudes, a minute to read 1 page from a book, a minute to do some jumping jacks or something. So everyone has 6 minutes in the morning to do that. There's no excuses, but whatever it is, set yourself up in the day. And then what I was speaking to Millie about is, I'm gonna, for my business to go to the direction that I want to do, I know that I've got to step up even more. And so I'm going to work and making sure I get my whole morning routine, everything that I love to do, over and done with. And then I'm going to work for 9 o'clock. That's my time I've set myself. When you respect your business, like I was explaining to Millie, I'm respecting my business like it's a £500,000 business, not just a £50 business, like, whatever. That's the level that I want to take. Just everyone, like, it's totally up to you, but just know the more you put in, the more you respect it, the more you're going to get more out of it. You'll get tenfold out of it. So I think that was it. And then, one other tip I got from one of the calls. I've been jumping on a bunch of Zoom calls. So real quick, if everyone's got a diary, I would highly recommend having one. If you haven't, you need one. Right, so get it. One of the things I learned on one of the calls I jumped onto was going forward for the next 6 months, like literally just getting no distractions and just getting fully focused for the next 6 months, but looking at it as in the next 24 hours. So smashing out the next 24 hours consistently for 6 months. You know what I mean? Hopefully that makes sense. So when you look at it like that, it's not that big of a scary goal. Like, it scares you, like you're excited, right? But if you just do 24 hours at a time for 6 months consecutively, there's a very high chance you're going to achieve that goal. And also, the tip that I learned with the diary, I've literally put in all the calls. You can't really see it, but you get the idea. So each day I've put in all the calls, all the power hours, all the opportunity calls. I've got the codes there as well. So I know when I open my diary, instead of texting Millie, what's the code? I open my diary, or whoever, you ask, it's there. And that's me stepping up as a leader. Like, I know we've got Millie, but if we do what Millie's doing, then our team's going to do what we're doing. And then it's like duplicatable. And then you create your team with a bunch of leaders. And that's what we really want ultimately, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And if you haven't got, and if you haven't got any teamies right now, with the law of attraction, when you are being that leader, you're going to attract those type of people into your team. I was saying this to Millie, like, I want to help girls, like how, that was where I was before. However, what I realized is actually I want to have driven girls as my team right now, as the person that I am now. Like, it would be so much easier if I just step into the type of team that I want, become that person, and then track those ready driven people. It would make it a lot easier, a lot more easier, faster. And you know what I mean? Does this make sense? I hope this is helpful.
Notes. Yeah. That's amazing. What I really love that I took from that, Shaf, and that you spoke to me about this morning is that, 6 months, when we think about a long period of time, like 90 days or 6 months, what we can do is we can be like, oh, I've got a long time. Oh, I can do anything in that time. But what's a really nice thing to do is think about that 24 hours. And I actually do this with my customers as well. People that really struggle with actually, getting really good results, because all they do is they see the great big picture, and perhaps they've got to lose like 5 stone, or, that great big long journey. Actually, I'll just say to them, come on, let's just do one meal at a time. Send me a picture of your food, then send me a picture of your snack. Tell me how many steps that you're doing. And it's exactly the same with a business. Create some kind of structure for yourself. Give yourself tasks to do every single day. So between 10 and 11, I'm going to add 50 people. Between 12 and 2, I'm going to go and message my 5 to 10 people. So I absolutely love that. So yeah, really great tips there, Shaf. Thank you so much. Really love that. And the other thing that I just wrote down there was just one person at a time. Again, like, you know, thinking, oh my God, I want to get to NMD, but I need to know so many people. But you only need to know one person at a time. And something that, like Shaf said to me earlier as well, is really giving people valuable amounts of time and, you know, actually, go on, Shaf.
Yeah, basically. So another tip that I got is, obviously, the more people you speak to, the better it is. The numbers, 100%, it's with numbers. But when you speak to them like they're the only person in the world that matters. And when you message someone with that intention, they will see in the message, wow, this lady actually cares, or this guy actually is actually wanting to know me. It's not a copy and paste message, because we all get them. Yeah, we're getting them from other people and we're like, block. We don't want to know. They didn't even ask how I was. So yeah, message them with like they're the only person in the world, and they will see that, and that's a lot easier. And oh, that's another thing, but I can share that message with the 40-second, the lift pitch.
Yeah, sure, babe, go for it.
All right, so I learned something else today. See, these calls are amazing, guys. Like, it's not that, oh, I know all this stuff. It's because I just got on the calls, and Millie gives us the codes for the calls. Like, it's just up to us to show up. And I know where I want my business to go, so I'm just going to go onto every single call that I can get onto. Not that you need to do that, but it depends what you want. So the tip I learned today was about the lift pitch. Emma Steadham was talking about knowing your story, and it takes time to do this. But if you can nail down your product story within 20 seconds, and like, for example, your business story within 20 seconds, that's like 40 seconds. And it's called a lift pitch, because like if you're in the elevator, well, we're not really with anyone right now, but if you were to be in the lift or whatever, and you had 40 seconds to get to the first floor, you can quickly just share that story. Or if you're at the checkout at the Morrison's, you have anywhere. So 40 seconds. And what it was, what would you say, right? What you would say is, I can't read my writing. This is something I need to work on. What were you like before? So before Juice Plus, what were you like? What was the challenge that you suffered with? You know, like, for example, I was always tired all the time. And then I was grumpy and whatever, you know, like I felt like crap. And then what are you like? What's better now? Like, I have loads of energy, if you can tell at this time of night. Haven't had a nap today because I used to nap. So you share that bit of your story. And then the second part is the business. So it would be, what was your life before Juice Plus, the business? What challenges did you have? Not enough money, or no friends, or whatever it is, community. And then why is it better now? And if you're new, what are you excited for your future? Because you're new in the business and you've got all this excitement. So there's actually a voice note that I recorded. I don't know if I can get the recording of that call. Then I'll share it, or something. I'll post it in Freedom Co fam group. Yeah. So yeah, those things were amazing. And Emma did say, like, it's not going to be the same every single time, word for word. You're not going to memorize 20 seconds exactly, but you're going to get the gist and the highlights of it. And the more you do with it, it's recommended that you find an accountability buddy. So somebody, and be like, and every day call them and say, hey, I'm just sharing my pitch, blah, 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 and just share it. And the more you do that, the more confident you feel, the more your words start to flow out of your mouth, like it's second nature, like you're brushing your teeth. You don't think about it. So when someone goes, oh my God, da, da, da. Oh yeah, my skin used to be like this and this and that, and I hated it. And then I came across this, and I never looked back, you know, and it just flows. So that's the level we want to get at. And don't worry, it's going to be messy the first few times. But the more you do it, the better it is. And that's the only way. You've got to say it and practice it and voice it out loud. And don't read it, because people can tell you're reading. It doesn't come from your heart. So, and people feel excitement and passion as well. So, okay, I think I'm done.
Thank you so much. Amazing tips. Like, I've literally written so many things down. I absolutely love that. A lift pitch, 20 seconds. Like, what was life like before Juice Plus, and now that you've started taking it, you know, what's better, and with the business as well. And even if you're quite new, you know, perhaps like Sam, for example, you've just joined, like, you know, you can talk about what's happening now and then talk about like what you're excited about and that vision that you've got for the future. So yeah, thanks so much, Shaf. That was really brilliant, really some great tips there. So guys, I just really wanted to share with you, just to end the call, we might run over a little bit and then we can jump onto the power hour just after, is how I have built the Fit Girl Club, and how it's absolutely exploding right now. And I know some of the girls are on the call, so if any of the girls want to drop any tips in the comments about what we're doing, or, you know, something that you think could help everybody else, you know, build their communities, then please go ahead. So we had an absolutely phenomenal December. All of the girls, I think there's 8 in the team now in the Fit Girl Club Sisterhood, all got promoted, which is absolutely amazing. So congratulations to all of those girls who got promoted in December. We had 2 SCs, and I think we had 5 Partner Pluses, which is incredible. So congratulations, everybody. But what we've basically done is we've created a mission. We are not a Juice Plus group. It's not like we are selling Juice Plus. We've got a mission and a cause. And I know I've been banging on about this for a while now, but it's really changed the game for me and for us as a community, whereas we are on a mission to help women feel safe, supported, and on a mission to get their body goals, while we are talking about self-love and self-acceptance. That's something that we are all about. So what I want to invite you to do, guys, is think about what your mission in your life is to get healthier. What mission are you going on? What do you need to improve upon? And turn that into a challenge that you can invite people onto, whether it's more happiness, whether it's more confidence, whether it's drinking more water. You know, the secrets to drinking more water, like, you could totally start a group like that, because I know that I would probably join it. You know, think about what it is that you need to improve upon, create that group and just fill it full of value and share what you are doing, and make it a blog of who you are and your journey, your meals, taking your capsules and your shakes, and make that a part of the whole mission. So have a kind of structure. So what we do day by day is we have different themes that we do every single day in our group. So Monday for us is always a check-in day. So if you are helping people with their health journeys, what you want to be doing is making sure that you have got some measurable progress that you can be sharing with them. Let me just put this back on to, there we go. Yeah, you want to be sharing with them to make some measurable progress. So whether it's inches, whether it's how many glasses of water they're drinking, how they're feeling on a scale of 1 to 10 with energy, their nutrition, you know, all those different things that are really important when they're going on a health journey. Get them to measure that on a Monday, because it's a great start to the week. And even if they haven't had such great progress, you've got something to work with them through that week. So check-in day is a must. We also do things like we do a challenge on a Tuesday. We share wins on a Wednesday. I do a self-love session on a Thursday. We do a fake away Friday. And then on a Sunday, we're going to be doing, you might have seen us doing Fit Girl of the Week. So we announce the girl in the group who we think deserves a shout out. And we also do shout outs through the week. So it's just a really good place where you can love on people. And the great thing is it's a free group. So people don't have to be on the product to be in your free group. But what they can then do is come and see other people getting incredible results. And then they'll want to be a part of that. And they'll want to have, you know, they'll want to have those same results. And that's really how we've built Fit Girl Club. I think I started the group in March last year, just as lockdown started. And it was a really small group to begin with. I think we had like 50 people, and it's just grown and grown. And today we've got 444 people. It's literally exploded over the last few days. So really have a think about how you can build some kind of community and have some emotion behind what you're doing, rather than just going, I'm taking these capsules. If you're going out for a run, you know, tell people like, going out for a run, you know, on my 5K mission, you know, it's a challenge for me, and then I'm going to have my plant protein shake to refuel my body. Like, post with intention and show people what you're doing to make them feel emotionally involved. Because if you're just selling the products, people don't want to be sold to. People will buy your feelings and your emotions, because that's what they want. People want to feel better. They want to know how, through this hard time of lockdown and, you know, this COVID thing, you know, how can they feel better and make progress? So that's what's really working, guys, is having a mission, but creating structure within the group. So the girls and the guys, if you've got guys in your group, know what to expect. So on a Wednesday, they'll know that they'll be thinking about what wins that they've had for the week. So So yeah, guys, that's really what I wanted to share with you this evening. It's just a fast one tonight because there's a really good call starting at 8:30 for everybody to go and jump on to have a really good start to next week, end to this week, and yeah, have a really good power hour. So let's just see what everyone's commented. I hope that has been helpful tonight, guys. I know it's short and sweet, but I don't want to take up any more of your time. Thank you so much for joining this evening. Please keep an eye on the not the Fit Girl Club, so in my head, the Freedom Co fam group. So I'm going to be doing some lives in there. I'm going to be posting more content. I'm going to be posting some more stuff for you guys to really get your teeth into, just to help you have a really good year and to get you through those promotions. So really think about, guys, what it is that you want. And I really urge you to wake up every single day and have that excitement, have that consistency, and tell yourself, you know, that you are whatever position that you want to be, but raise it up and tell yourself you're the position up. When I first started this business, all I wanted was to be an NMD. And I used to wake up every day and be like, oh, I'm an NMD. I am an NMD. And I used to be so excited about it. I never really focused about anything in between, but it was all about, you know, just getting to that position and bringing people with me along the way and really showing them what was possible. So thank you so much for joining me this evening. What we will do, Shaf, can you post the code into the Freedom Co fam for everyone to go and jump onto the other call? Thank you so much for joining, guys. Have an amazing week. Don't forget, we've got the opportunity call tomorrow night with John, and then James Sanderson does a really, really amazing call on a Thursday as well, as an opportunity call at 8:30. So thank you so much for joining me, guys. Have a great evening, and yeah, jump on the call, and we'll see you really soon.